woman cheating on a man is like the ultimate betrayal.
So a man cheating on a woman isn't the ultimate, but
completely different.
Piss me off.
Completely different. If a woman cheats on a man, number one, I think that you have ultimately disrespected and betrayed your man. But more than that, you look real dumb. Because what do you look like choosing a man who is supposed to be him, but you let another man take his power away? So now you're just letting everybody know you got a bad picker. I think when a female goes down on a man in cheating, it's worse than if she just sleeps with a man.
They're both bad. They're both equally bad.
No, they're not equal. They're not equal.
They are.
They're not equal.
Yes,
because if you just sleep with a man, at least you got some enjoyment out of it. But if you go down on a man, you just gave him some and you didn't. I think it's weak for a man, but we all know that men are more physical. They can have sex and it doesn't mean anything. If a woman has with another man outside of her partner, it's a different type of woman you gotta be to be a cheater as a woman. My brain can't even wrap around that.
Doesn't even make sense.
Hey man, you got Serafana talking about difference between men and women cheating. It's a big difference. I don't understand why women can't get this through their brains. You know, if a man is handling his business and he paying all the bills or the majority of the bills, you protecting, providing, he handling his business. And I'm not saying nobody should be cheating on nobody. And he go cheat. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna bounce back more? Especially if it's just no kids involved, no marriage. Who gonna bounce back more? You gonna find another dude that's doing that for you? Or is he gonna be able to find another woman? He gonna be able to find another woman. Especially, unless you know, one of the elite women out there. He gonna be able to find another you. We see it all the time. Relationships go bad and a woman never recover. More times than not, she never recovered. Especially the older she is, he able to get another chick. He able to financially recover. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is. He just got more on the line. And we get it. Women put their life on the line for childbirth and, you know, that type of stuff. And, you know, that's the ultimate sacrifice that women make, for sure. It's a great sacrifice, you know, to give the gift of life. But if you start talking about a dude, his responsibility and leadership over a household, if it go right, if it go wrong, it's all on him. Paying bills, laying his life on the line. Somebody downstairs about to break in. That's his expectations. That's the expectation. He lead, the household follow. He sets the structure, the discipline. It's a lot riding on that. Can't release your feelings. You know, you gotta be stoic. You always gotta be level-headed. You can't be too high. You can't be too low. Gotta go to work with your back hurting. Can't miss no days. You gotta budget this money. You gotta structure how y'all doing this. You know, everything is up to you. There's way more on the man's plate. There's way more on the man's plate than it is on a woman's plate. In a relationship, regardless, marriage, it's way more on this plate, the expectation. Even if you fucking with a bitch and y'all just kicking it or something like that, and I don't know, y'all go outside and nigga, you know, is pressing the bitch, you know, even if it ain't your bitch, you know, you ain't gonna let, you know, you still gonna like, bro, you can't do that. You know, you still got a level of protection for her, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot on the line. Well, if a woman go cheat, because she got way more time to cheat on the man, because the man handling his business, especially in today's economy, you need 2 or 3 fucking incomes coming in. So if he handling his business, you know, he ain't really got time to micromanage and monitor the woman. That's why it's always important that a dude really trust the woman that he with, because he can't babysit her. He got to get to the chili, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot different, because a woman can name everything a dude bring to the table times 10, but they never say what they bring to the table. Okay, they give childbirth, cool. Ain't knocking it, very important, you know? But, you know, then you take another step forward and what else is it? You know, come on, you ask a man to do it. If something go wrong, he got to fix it, you know, around the house, or find a way to fix it. You know, when you out and about, you know, his life is on the line. He got a survey. He paying the most of the money. Y'all go on a trip. He planning the trip. He budgeting the bills. He setting the tone. He got structure, discipline, the yard. You know, intruders that come in, all types of shit. All types of shit. A lot is on his plate. And then there's no emotional outlet neither. Like, he can't sit here and sympathize with you or open up to you without it being thrown in his face. Can't express himself. Can't cry. Can't take an L. A lot of times y'all don't even let y'all husband sleep. He gotta work 12 hours, come home and help you with the house duty. He paying all this shit. You know what I mean? Y'all ask a lot. Y'all put a lot of stress on dudes, and they don't have no outlet. Come on, men got way more equity in a relationship. Everything a woman say that they do in a relationship, it usually that with God they do. It don't cost no money. Most of the shit they do, it don't cost no money. Be loyal, be trustworthy, cool. Even if you start talking about cooking and cleaning, most of the times the dude paying for that shit. The pots, the pans, the energy, the food. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. We just keeping it a bean. So for a lot of women to trip on a dude that's handling this business cheating, especially if you ain't, because women will stop handling their business before you will. You know, and he stopped handling his business. The relationship is over with. The minute he stopped doing what he said he gonna do, pay bills and do this, it's over with. But a woman can stop and start doing what she's supposed to do all the time. And it's still expected that the man to do what he want to do. He go out there and fuck some other bitch. I mean, it is what it is, especially if you're not doing what you're supposed to do. You break that relationship up, that man gonna find another woman or find more peace than before you find a guy like him. That's why it's important that you gotta do what you supposed to do as a woman. It's not the same. The guy got way more on the line. Way more on the line. And I'm not saying neither right is wrong, but how dare you cheat? You know what I'm saying? And you ain't putting nothing for real in a relationship. Most women don't. Because when it boils down for a woman to be in a man's role, even if she got 6 figures, she's still looking for a nigga who make more 7 figures or make more than him. Regardless, that's why a woman's money don't matter. Regardless, she's still looking for a dude that make more money than him, more money than her, and it's still, no matter how much money she got, she want a dude to still pay. Women don't want to be in the position of a man and pay all the bills and don't get no credit until you're dead. They don't want to be in that position, bruh. I'm telling you that right now. They don't want to be in that position. And when women are in that position, they make more money than the man. They like to emasculate the man. And then say, well, men are just intimidating. No, you're emasculating. You want to emasculate the man. If I pay all the bills, you hear chicks say it all the time, I'm a cheat. Okay. Why wouldn't the man be in the same situation? Why wouldn't he do the same? Especially if you ain't upholding your end of the bargain. Come on, y'all talking about killing gender roles, but y'all want to keep certain gender roles. So it's totally different. For a man taking you under his wing and provide for you and you his woman, and he put his life and his resources on the line for you, and you to go cheat is diabolical. Because a lot of times you go cheat, that's where you want to be at. Most dudes will go fuck a bitch and really prefer to be with his wife. It was just, I just wanted to get a nut off, or, she wouldn't give me, some simple shit like that. But hey, and most guys scared to cheat in general. But hey, hit the link in the description. Find me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, Instagram. Or hit the link in the description. Find me. Join the Patreon. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Peace.